Hi Tarot Bumblebees, it's Ethany. Welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are brand new here. And today I have got an indie treat for you all. I have got 4 decks from an incredible creator who is the artist and the writer and the producer of these incredible decks. I am, of course, talking about the wonderful Panthere Studios and the incredibly talented Stacey Williams-Ng. And oh my gosh, the deck. So this is the Rhythm and Soul Tarot. This has been a deck that I have been gagging over for ages. It is the Roses, Dust and Ashes Oracle, and I also have both of the Southern Gothic Oracle decks and one of the expansions to show you. The talent of Stacey is out of this world. The decks are beautiful, beautifully made. So I'm going to stop talking about it so much on here. Let's go swap over cameras where you can go and find Stacey and Panthere and support the studio, and Stacey's work will be in the description box below. But let's go check it out so you can see why I am so obsessed with these decks. Look at this incredible, beautiful cover for the Rhythm and Soul Tarot. This is a deck of jazz, blues, roots, and rock. A tarot deck soaked in the rhythms of American music. So beautiful. This was a Kickstarter deck, and the genres of music are the different suits. So the jazz is wands, blues is cups, rock and roll is swords, and country is pentacles. Hand-painted illustrations, just absolutely gorgeous deck. And yeah, I'm so glad to get my hands on this finally. I mean, I'm not American, but I know a lot of and appreciate a lot of American music. So this is a really fun way for me to also learn about, especially like the rhythm and blues genres. So this is the back, like the vinyl, which is so cool. It has gold edges, a beautiful box, and a really, really big guidebook, which I will show you after. I think these are a little larger than a standard tarot. So I just got my Cosmic Wisdom, and they are a little, like just a smidge larger than a standard tarot deck, like a card. And let's start. So beautiful. So as these are hand painted, it has that beautiful painted feel, right? These are portraits. Oh my goodness. That is so cool. I love this. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So talented. Okay, so I know that there is a lot about this area of the world that I have no idea about outside of documentaries and, you know, my own research. God, she's beautiful. So I know that there'd be a lot for me to learn. Really cool. I love that Wheel of Fortune being the jukebox. But there are still some very, you know, connecting archetypes through this deck, even if you're not from that area. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Look how beautiful. Just gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I just watched American Primeval and Godless, and that reminds me of the last building that went in Godless, if you've watched that. Not into Westerns, but like apparently I've been watching a few of them, which is like so weird for me. Gorgeous. I want that dress. Oh my goodness. Look Look how dreamy this glow is around the moon and around him. Oh, just like, and this light coming down, like almost like this divine blessing of the music. I mean, Memphis is just there's so many, oh my gosh, so many different iconic musical things from Memphis. I just now have got Cohen's song, Walking in Memphis. Was that him? Someone tell me if that was him or not. Walking in Memphis, walking at my feet, something a bill. Walking in Memphis. That's such a good song, as I butchered it. Oh my goodness. Gorgeous. Ace of Jazz. Wow. I would love to go to Memphis. I'd love to go to New Orleans, like a lot. I think they got like Carnival or a parade at least. Love that this is drumsticks. That is so cool. So smart. And everything that La Panthere, and especially that Stacey does, is so well thought of. French horn, saxophone. Oh my gosh, I love her. She is so beautiful. No wonder it was chosen for the cover of the deck. Is that Louis Armstrong? I don't know. Maybe it is. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to say that that's Louis Armstrong. So that's the King of Jazz. Oh, Wynton Marsalis. Oh, okay. So the King of Jazz here is inspired by Buddy Bolden, the great cornet player. Okay, don't know the difference between a trumpet and a cornet. My band teacher would be very disappointed in me. So there you go. So that was Charles Buddy Bolden. There you go. Well, I was very wrong. I don't know much about jazz. I really don't. Blues. Gosh, the paintings are stunning. Absolutely gorgeous. Wow. Oh, the singing, like the aura from these voices and the connection there between the mother and daughter, just beautiful. This is so supremely beautiful. Oh, I think that might be one of my favorite cards. Oh God, that's so stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's going to be such a good little history lesson for me, especially music history. I don't know a lot outside of, I mean, that reminds me of James Dean. My musical history was classical music when we were going through school, so I don't know much outside of what I was I guess introduced to. But my parents, I grew up listening to, and that reminds me of Janis Joplin. I grew up listening to like Janis Joplin, Led Zeppelin, I mean like everything. Gosh, the Stones, the Beatles, Neil Diamond, Cher. I mean, I'm like everything, every type of music. I was really fortunate that my parents had a very mixed, I guess, like an eclectic taste in music. So I got to listen to a lot. And the vinyl collection that they had, oh my goodness, my dad still has a bunch of them. Roots. Love that jacket. Wow. Want that dress too? Oh my gosh, look at that card. Okay, that's another one of my favorites. Stop. And then there's the tambourine. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous as well. What a stunning deck. It comes with it has a matte lamination, like a matte laminate, so you're not going to be able to see any of your fingerprints, which I really, really, really appreciate, because you're going to put your hands all over your cards. One would hope so. Love this deck. Holy smokes. So by the wonderful Stacey Williams-Ung. Just beautiful. Oh, it's a dedication. Okay, acknowledgements. I just want to quickly go to, okay, so here's the model credits, which is really sweet. And then there we go. There's Stacey, multidisciplinary artist born and raised in Memphis, Tennessee. My goodness. What a talented person. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy how talented this person is. Yes, AC/DC. I mean, I can't even believe I didn't think of AC/DC. Bad Australian. Yeah, I mean, goodness. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to read this. And then we've got some information about the musical alchemy and then the structure of the deck. And it's a lovely big book. So you're going to be able to read this quite easily. The 4 suits, the court cards, numbers. I mean, you're getting so much information in here. Bonus cards, porch cards, the anatomy of the card. I mean, so smart. And then we jump into the guide. So for each one, the title, keywords, a little bit here. Maybe this is from the song, I would say, maybe. That's hazarding a guess here. And then the upright and reversed. Johnny Cash. Oh my gosh, who doesn't know Johnny Cash? Jerry Lee Lewis. I know that gentleman. So how fun would it be to like listen to all of these songs? Of course, Little Richard. Hello. Wanda Jackson, Smoky Mountain Band. Know that one as well. So gosh, you get so much in here. What a stunning deck. And then we have spreads at the back. Devil at the Crossroads, fantastic spread idea. And then extra reading, which I absolutely think is fantastic. So wow. What a freaking deck. What a love letter to Stacey's birthplace, her home, the culture that she was raised around and in, and that influenced so much of her life. This is stunning. What a labor of love, and what a freaking beautiful deck. I can see this deck being one of those ones that is like super hard to get a hold of in the future. I'm so glad I have a copy, and it is just chef's kiss. The Roses, Dust and Ashes Oracle, which is an oracle featuring cemetery symbols, has been on my wish list forever, and I purchased this from the Panthere, and I'm so excited. This is the first time I'm looking through all of the cards. I have seen them before, like, this is from 2023. This is the first edition printing, but I haven't actually worked with it. This coffin is just, it is so stunning. Look at this. Through my soul, Though my soul may set in darkness, it will rise in perfect light. I have loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the night. From The Old Astronomer to His Pupil by Sarah Williams. So the guidebook sits inside, and we will have a look at the guidebook after. And then this deck sits beautifully in velvet, which is a little foam insert. This is a shinier laminate. I usually wear like hand cream. Oh, that ASMR was so good because my hands are dry enough as it is. So these are the backs. I love the just skull and crossbones, almost like this funeral blanket almost, which is really lovely. Gold sides. This feels like it's a standard tarot deck size. So, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And we have a gold number and a gold border. So influence is number 1. I love cemeteries. I've been into so many old historic cemeteries. I cannot be alone in that. So let me know if you're into cemeteries as well. So passion, freedom, attachment. Oh, I love that, where it's like some of the carving is off, like you don't know necessarily. My father has this amazing like tomb rubbing of from Westminster Abbey, the Unknown Night, I think it's called, or the Resting Night. Can't do that anymore, but when he was young, you could go in and do that. It kind of reminds me of that. I don't know if he has it anymore. I've saw it once growing up. His coffin rubbing. I don't know if you can still do that anywhere in the portal. Strength. So cool. Wisdom. Into darkness. You can tell this is the first time that I've looked through here because they're still stuck together a little bit. Never forgotten. Sacrifice. I can tell that this is going to be so good to read with like the Ancestors Oracle, which is Nancy Hendrickson's deck, the Carrie Paris's Dearly Beloved. It's Carrie and another lady. Oh my gosh, I don't mean to forget your name. I've known Carrie for like ever. These would be great for past life readings. Oh, beautiful. I haven't done a lot of past life readings like lately, but I have done a lot of them in the past. Untold story. Insight. Connection. I like the font. Peace. Stillness. Vanity. Guardian. Breakthrough. Eternal love. Readiness. Rebirth. So gorgeous. I love the sepia tones of this because even though you can have trees and plants in a cemetery, often the stone is the color, right? So the sepia tone makes a lot of sense. Family. Time flies. Eternity. Victory. Hope. Oh. Humility and purpose. Really, really fun. So gorgeous. What a great deck to work with. Like I was saying, like all of these different modalities. So Onward Cemetery, special thanks. Obviously this is something that, oh my gosh, that a statue of a weeping child next to a draped column in Onward Cemetery. Oh my gosh. Wow. I haven't been to many cemeteries like that. That is amazing. Maybe the next time I go to the UK, but I haven't been to many of them. We have a beautiful, quite an old cemetery near us. Maybe I need to go and take a walk. How the Victorians viewed death and grieving. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. And then guide to the cards. And then we jump in. So here for passion is Psyche, the Greek goddess. And then we have like the symbol here, Sacred Influence. We have the obelisk. Now I know everything that is done by Stacey is really well researched. Okay, and then there are card spreads. And then a glossary of cemetery symbols, which I think is so freaking cool. I want to read this and just, oh. And then this beautiful, oh, see Highgate Cemetery. And then some photo galleries of, oh my goodness. Wow. This is giving my little Wednesday Addams half of my my soul. It's making me really happy. Beautiful. What a stunning deck. So this is the Roses, Dust and Ashes, and just stunning. The Southern Botanic Oracle. This is a 45 card deck and guidebook inspired by the plant life in the American South. Plant life. I didn't mean to do that. It's late in the day while I'm recording and I think my brain has officially scrambled. So here we go. Again, written and illustrated by Stacey. Here are the backs. I love this oak leaf and this gorgeous pattern. I will take you through the guidebook afterwards, but it does come with a little guidebook. It is not gilded and it has that card size of, it's become really more standard like the Hay House oracle decks. Most oracle decks I'm finding are like this size. So for each one we have the name, the species name, and then 2 keywords. I adore the borders. Oh, I have 2 magnolias. Maybe that was a... Sometimes that happens with decks when they're putting the decks together, but I have 2 magnolias, so hopefully I do have the rest of it. So if someone's missing a magnolia, then I can send them the spare card. Lemon balm, so Melissa. Yeah, sometimes I don't like the borders, but this is done so beautifully. It really draws attention to the very vibrant greens and nature colours of the artwork. Butter beans, pokeweed, watermelon, Solomon seal. Oh, hearts are busting. That's so cute. Rose. I've actually never heard of a hearts are busting there. Hubble bush. Again, not being from, being very not from the south of America. Some of these I know and some of them I don't. Do you know periwinkle? Wild cherry. Gorgeous cypress. Oof, archangel root. That is so cool. They look like jellyfish. Ghost pipe. I think ghost pipe is so cool. Joe pie weed. Not the Joe pie weed. Okra. I know you can eat okra. Not a massive fan of okra, but maybe it was the way it's been prepared. Stinking cedar. I am reading that right. Cool. Hi, John the Conqueror. Azalea. So pretty azaleas. We used to have heaps of them. We call them rhododendrons in Australia, not the azalea. We just call them rhododendrons. We had them everywhere. We had a huge rhododendron tree, this color actually, and a big orange one that was near my house, like next, like on the wall of our house growing up. It did not bring temperance and calm to my household. I can fucking tell you that right now. Crepe myrtle or crepe myrtle. Cotton. Blue bonnet. I do know blue bonnet. So cute. That's not a snapdragon, is it? Or is it different? Someone tell me who knows more than me. Hickory. Angel's trumpet. Beautiful. Collard greens. So yummy. I've had some of the most amazing collard greens in Louisiana, like blues and roots themed restaurant. Oh my God, it was so good. Iris. Black snake root. Maypop. It's a pretty flower. Rabbit tobacco. Swamp lily. Whoops. Sugar maple. We had these. I see them all the time, sugar maples. We even, there's like a little piece of cardboard. We even had them, we had one in Australia. I don't know if it's the same tree, but the pods were like this. They weren't pink though, they were green, but they would turn brown. Comfrey. Tomato, you say tomato, I say tomato. White pine. Hellebore. Really gorgeous. Toadstool. Pawpaw. Oh my gosh, my pawpaw. The pawpaw lotion, the Australian pawpaw. Strawberries. Oak. I love oak. I had a friend called Quercus. May he rest in power. Honeysuckle. Hydrangea, tobacco, monkey ball, not the monkey ball. Weight and rigidity. Ooh, I'm going to have to read up about monkey balls. Oh, star jasmine. Oh, my favorite. Love jasmine. Night jasmine. Oh, the smell. So beautiful. We had jasmine as well. Creeping up the lattice of our garden, like our patio growing up. Okay. We have the introduction, poisons. Oh, there's an expansion pack. Ooh. Then we have the cards, suggested layout, working with tarot as well. I love that. That's so cool. And then we move into the cards itself. So it is just a very lovely little guidebook, but I love that there's also, look at that, further reading. I quite like that. So Gorgina. So that is the Southern Botanic Oracle. Have you worked with it? I would love to know. The Southern Gothic Oracle is another beautiful deck that is almost like the companion to the Botanical. And I have the Haunts expansion. What's up, what's up, what's up? So I'm going to add them to the end of the walkthrough. And I have some stickers too that was sent. Oh, so cool. I love how this book looks like it's been roughed up a bit. Oh, so great. So same type of box, same type of cardstock, not gilded. Really, really cool wishbone back with this almost like wallpaper aesthetic. And I believe this is also, yeah, this is a 45 cards as well. Hurricane Lamp. There is a game coming out, Midnight in the South, something like that, where I can't wait for it because it's all about the American South and the folk magic from there and the myths and legends. Oh, I'm so excited. Hurricane Lamp, pair of shoes, salamander. I love salamanders, so cute. Blackberries. Raccoon, oh my gosh, so cute. Stop. Dogwood blossoms. Yeah, I can see that working with these together would be really, really lovely. And I know that Stacey's working on a further expansion for haunts. Need it yesterday, so I'm really excited. Painter, the Blessed Child, conch shell, crystal grotto. This is so beautiful. Peacock, nest of wasps, the axe, copperhead. Oh yeah, that's a nasty one. Crow, roots, blue moon, gorgeous. Cowrie shells, which I believe were a form of currency. The crossroads, of course, very, very important. The instrument, the grove, cicada. Every 7 years, they become really loud. Mason jar. I've learned so much about different folk magics from members in my coven from the south of America, and also just watching a lot of documentaries, because I do. So like I didn't even know about like bottle trees and witch trees which have the bottles in them. I think it's really cool. The bayou, mojo bag, black coffee, or as I like to say, my go-go juice, although I don't have my black honey milk in it. But I do love my coffee in the morning. Vanity set. My gosh, I remember my grandmother's vanity set. I never had a vanity set because I could never really give a stuff about a lot of girly stuff, but I remember my grandmother's heavy silver vanity set. Bottle tree! Oh my gosh, there it is. I didn't mean to scream. I'm so sorry. It didn't have the mason jars, but it's got the blue bottles. Protection. Oh, here we go. Mediation, intersection. There you go. Kudzu! Abundant growth and willpower. I think Kudzu's so pretty. The opossum. Love me, I'm just a really cute little animal. Psalm book. Black-eyed peas. Pine cone. Horseshoe. Black walnut, very strong. Wood. Wild violet. Peach. The mockingbird, that's gorgeous. Live oak, altar water. Oh, the pooch, the dog, the alligator. Not today. Armadillo basket. That's actually made from an armadillo. Shut up. Are there a lot of armadillos down there? I'm intrigued. I don't want an armadillo basket. No, ma'am. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. Sassafras. Is that a type of, that's got to be a herb, right? Sassafras? Like I said, do you make that into a tea? So here are some of the haunts. Oh my God. The Mothman. I am obsessed with cryptids and urban legends. The Bride of Annandale. Boohag. Terrifying. Hellhound. This is what my little, our little terrier thinks she is when she's just being an ass. The Bell Witch. The Vampire of Richmond. Crimes of Passion. The Conjured Spirit. And the Candlelight Spirit. So these are separate, but I wanted to show you the haunts pack. And if you do get the expansion, it's 9 cards, and there is another card in there with a link to get the PDF information on that haunts. I want more of the haunts. I think they're so cool. I would also be likely to like mix these decks together, like all 3 of the Southern Oracles, just because I think that they would work really gorgeous together, or create like a spread or a reading where you pull one of one and you pull one of the other, if that makes sense. I can't wait to read about this and read a little bit about the creation of the deck. And we go into the meanings, and then cards by element. Oh, I love that. And then further reading. And then Southern Gothic fiction. Ooh, what have I read that is Southern Gothic fiction? Is Atlanta fiction? It is. Well, I don't know if you call it Gothic, but the Kate Daniels series is one of my favorites. It's in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's incredible. I just read it through for like the third time all the way through. So if you like a good Southern fantasy, then go check that out. But yeah, so love this deck so much. I cannot wait for more of the haunts as well. Aren't they gorgeous? Oh my goodness. I can't wait to work with them. I feel like a lot of these decks are going to be beautiful during the autumn season when working with ancestors, working with past lives, working with spirit communication and mediumship. Oh, they're going to be just everything. I hope you enjoy. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments below. Give this video a little thumbs up if you can too. It really helps. And I'll see you all next time.